There we go.
Recording. Hi guys, thanks so much for joining us on the Kim and Mike page. We are so happy that you're here to join us because today we have a super special treat. I'll let you guys introduce yourself, but we have Karen and Chris with us and they are amazing people, but I'm not going to say too much more. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, thanks Kim and Mike for having us on here. You know, it's an honor to be invited, certainly to your page. We're always humbled when we do. You know, my name is Chris. This is my wife, Karen. We're from just outside of Okotoks, Alberta. That's just south of Calgary. Yeah, and we're retired.
We're Edmontonian, so
there's a feud. No, I'm just kidding. We're jealous, that's why.
The world revolves around Alberta, so yeah, we're very...
Awesome.
Sorry.
So we're gonna ask you just a personal question, just to get to know you a bit more, and then we'll ask you some other questions in regards to your own online business. So I think you'll like this one, Chris. What is your favorite sports team and why?
The Washington Capitals, for sure. Right? Stanley Cup champs in 2018. You know, back in the late 70s, you know, and I think it actually was June of 1980, if I'm dead on. Mike Palmetier was a left-handed goalie. He played for the Leafs, number 29. He was traded to the Caps for a bag of pucks and some sticks. And, you know, I was a Palmetier fanatic. I loved him. And so he went to the Caps. You know, I was just a wee lad. And I went with him and I've been a Caps fan ever since that day. I lived and died with the Caps. Mostly died, but recently.
But mostly win, yeah.
Well, I'm so glad you didn't say the Flames because I was about to end this interview right then.
Our wedding invitations had the Caps logo on them. And outside the reception hall, it said, McCallum Wedding, go Caps, go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Serious. You are a patient woman.
Jeremy Yager was traded to the Caps like the week before our wedding. I thought it was a gift from.
You thought it was a wedding gift.
Yeah. Anyway.
A wedding gift. Oh, you guys are awesome. I love it. And Karen, do you have a specific team, or are you guys actually rooting for the same team?
No, well, I married into the Caps family. That's part of that was part of our vows, and in the agreement that I signed.
Hey,
NHL test, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I did pass both the tests, and he did marry me. But I am a diehard Saskatchewan Roughrider fan because I'm from the Flatland.
Don't hold that against her.
I have so many jokes right now. I'm just going to bite my tongue.
Go on. I know we could. And yes, I can count to 12. Yeah. I know them all, believe me. But yes, I bleed green. I love the Rough Riders, and Chris is a Stamps fan, so it's always a good rivalry in our house.
Tremendous rivalry.
The red and green.
We'll talk about it later, but I've had a few friends that played for Saskatchewan Rough Riders, but that's for another time.
Side note.
Wow. So what did you guys do before you guys started your online franchise?
I did a number of things. You know, I was one of those guys that bounced around. Most recently, I was a Calgary firefighter. You know, I did that for a number of years. Before I got on with Calgary, I was a teacher for a little bit, you know, as an elementary school teacher.
That's how we met.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a whole new interview.
That's a whole That'll go on the dark cloud. We don't want that one.
Okay, top secret. Got it.
Yeah. No, and I had a chimney cleaning business. It was awesome. Yeah. I had a slogan. It was up yours with a wire brush. Sales were through the roof. It was unbelievable. No,
you're gonna start singing Mary Poppins or something.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, you can.
And I didn't jump around. I went to university right out of high school, and I was a teacher for 34 years. And in the last 10 years of my career, I got into administration.
Wow.
My passion was severe needs and behavior. So I got my master's in severe needs and communication disorders. And that was the last 10 years of my career, as well as I was vice principal at the school here in Okotoks. Yeah. So we had great careers. We did. We We loved
amazing
both parts of
impact
it.
on the community, both of you,
Yes.
for sure.
Yeah, we have, you know, and
We've kind of
yeah,
always thrived as a couple in, you know, in serving others, and we've taken that sort of inner drive, right, as of servant leadership
Yeah.
to the online space,
Yeah.
and you know, that's sort of how we ended up, you know, here on your channel, I guess, in some respects, right? You know.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. We definitely see that in you guys. And I know that people watching now, when you start your own online franchise, you're going to hear Karen and Chris, their names a lot, because they truly are amazing pillars in this community. So we'll let you discover that yourself after you watch the online workshop. So next question though, how long have you guys been actually doing this online business? Your online business, I should say.
It'll be 4 years to the day, March 12th, or
9th,
yeah, in around there. I think we officially joined end of March,
Mm-hmm.
you know, became business owners, but
So it's coming up 4 years.
yeah.
Wow,
Wow.
4 years.
Wow.
Yeah, still fresh, but I'm sure also a huge growth within the 4 years, right?
Oh
massive.
my gosh.
You know,
Yeah.
but the thing is, you know, it seemed 4 years isn't a long time.
No,
right?
yeah.
It's a mere blip, you know,
Mhm.
but really in the online space, you
It's
know,
like a
there's-
34-year teaching career.
yeah, it's
Really?
crazy. There's
How
so
much has changed?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah.
it's different than it was yesterday, you know, and it's different than 2 days than last week, right? And
Mhm.
so it's pretty cool. It's a fascinating medium to work for yourself in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And just going
absolutely.
back to our careers, when we started working online 4 years ago, we were both still working. Chris was on the floor with the city of Calgary, and I was teaching at the time when we started. But after 1 year, I retired early from teaching, a career I never thought I would want to leave. My plan was, or our plan was, I was going to substitute and teach after I retired for that extra income. And Chris was going to work till he was 70.
Wow.
We built our dream home, but after a year, you know, we were in a position where I could retire early. After year 2, we were in a position where Chris could take a leave of absence. So we did that for a year because we
That was
wanted
awesome.
to prove that we could do this anywhere as long as you had Wi-Fi and a laptop or a phone.
And we did.
And we did. We traveled all over, from a European cruise to British Columbia to Manitoba to PEI to Mexico, Arizona, all over, and we ran our business.
Wow.
After year 2, it was time for Chris to go back to work in January of 2020.
Mhm.
And over the Christmas holidays, we just came to the decision that we were in our mid-50s and life was short.
Yeah.
And nothing is guaranteed.
Mhm.
So we said, you know what, we're going to live till we die. So he resigned. And of 2020, and here we are. And we then, you know, the world kind of went upside down this year, and we've just worked from home now.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing. Must have felt a huge burden off your shoulders once you finally committed to that decision.
Yeah, making that decision.
And at the same time, it
so
was
exciting.
It was grueling. It was a grueling decision.
Yeah.
You know, when you find something that you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I worked with
my
some of the
line.
most.
He took your line, Karen.
I'm the smart one.
I know.
Oh.
I know how incredibly difficult that must have been, because I'm a firefighter as well, and I love my career. So that says a lot that you know, took those steps to resign. So wow, that's crazy.
You know, when we all boil it down, guys, it comes down to, you know, that whole concept of time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you look at time, you know, it's, what's your quote about being the most priceless or something? How does that go?
It's your line now, Karen.
Now he wants my opinion.
All that stuff.
I don't.
You know, when you say there's.
It's a non-renewable resource. When you can, the only thing you can spend is time, because you never get it back. When you spend money, you're always going to make more. We'll always make more money.
Yeah.
But yesterday we had a bonfire outside with our 28-year-old daughter. It was her birthday, and so we had to social distance with her.
Yeah.
That's gone. It's over.
Yeah.
So it's just a memory.
But
right?
the thing is, you know, you didn't have to be in school teaching or whatever. I didn't have to be, you know, at work in the city. we're able to do so many
Yeah.
things when you work for yourself and you have the flexibility, and that ultimately was the big contributing factor. Look, we're not getting any younger,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And 52, in some respects, I'm an old geezer, right? I feel like the numbers. I really feel like it's.
You don't look like an old geezer. You look good. You look good.
Thank you. So but we, it's just that time. Like, we got married for a reason. Like, this gal is a lot of fun. I love her to death. I really want to hang out with her as much as I can.
I feel a cheap shot coming.
No.
Okay. Oh,
Warming you up.
that was nice.
I don't care that you were
Oh.
born 20 or 30 years ahead of me, but that does not do it.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Yeah.
Karen was born in the years when they used Roman numerals to record the age. Right?
Oh.
It's a
Okay.
whole fan confused.
Yeah. We should end this now.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to the next question before something worse happens.
Yeah. So you guys are 100% right. Time is super important. And so I know a lot of people watching this interview are wondering, okay, how do I get that information? And we've, on our page, on your page, you probably encourage them to watch the workshop. And so what would your advice be to someone that is debating whether or not to take that time out of their own time to watch the workshop? What would your advice be for someone that's debating whether or not to watch this workshop or not?
You know what? If you don't have time to do something for yourself, that makes me really sad.
Mhm.
It really does. If you don't invest in yourself, that's heartbreaking. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you don't have time to go to the webinar, then this isn't for you. It isn't. Then you don't want it bad enough, right? You have it. Do you want to like if you're sitting in a rocking chair and you're comfortable, you're not going to move anywhere,
Yeah.
right? You're going to be comfortable. And you know what? Having said that, that's okay. Like, it's not
Yeah.
for everybody, for sure.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
want to change, like, just invest in yourself. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, and for so many people, they're managing, but there just seem to be like, for us, we were spinning our wheels a little bit there.
Mhm.
Like, we just, at the end of the month, there was just too much month left,
Mhm.
and the money ran out before. We just kept living check to check, and I think that's pretty common.
Mhm.
Especially these days, right?
Yeah.
And so if nothing changes, then nothing changes.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
what you guys are offering, and it's a simple click on your wherever it is, your link there or whatever, you'll get that automatic invite to that live webinar. There's one, to every Tuesday and Thursday night.
Yeah.
We're on one tonight, and it at least will give you that information. I love how you put that. You just invest a little bit of time in yourself and in education, and it's free. And like my old man said, if you don't take advantage of things that are free, you're losing money.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah, very good point.
True,
Be
right?
frugal.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys are so awesome. Thank you so much, honestly, from the bottom of our heart, for taking some time to be with us and
Yeah.
giving everyone watching just a little bit of advice in regards to investing in themselves. So thank you,
Yeah.
Karen and Chris. Virtual hug. We really
Yeah.
appreciate you guys.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.
Thank you so much.
See you guys.